Hello everybody, this is Jonathan and today I'll be doing a video on Celestia, which is basically a program which allows you to explore the universe. So be able to see all of the planets in the universe that has been discovered, and you'll be able to see things update in real time. And also the best part about it is that we will be able to see the galaxies, see rings around the planets, and anything that we want to see that is available in space right now and that we have discovered in this universe. So space is a big thing. There's many planets in space, and some people find that really interesting. And if you're on Linux and you want to have like a program that allows you to view all of the planets that are in the Milky Way or all of the planets in the galaxy or in space entirely, then this is a great program for you. This is also not This is not just available for Linux. You guys can install it for Windows, Mac OS, iQOS. I'm not too sure about FreeBSD, but it is definitely available on iQOS, so it should be available for FreeBSD, but I might be wrong. But over here shows up some screenshots. So this is Saturn as well with this space rocket thingy. We also got Earth right over there, and we also got Jupiter. And we also got this planet as well, which I don't know what the name of that is. Proxima, I think this is. So yeah, this is like a lava sort of planet that won't be able to live on. Otherwise, it's going to burn to death. So over here shows up a description about it, which says explore the universe. Celestia provides photorealistic, real-time, three-dimensional viewing of the solar system, the galaxy, and the universe. It is easy to use, freely distributed, multi-platform, open source software package, which has become available tool for astronomy education, used in homes, schools, museums, and it's even used for planetariums around the world. It is used as visualization tool by space missions designers. So people actually use this for professional uses. Because it's free and it's open source, and developers put so much work into it. It does says over here stop receiving updates, so that might be a problem, but I'm not too worried about that. I think it's just maybe Fedora is not going to update it. We have to install it from their website manually, but I'm not too sure they still support it or not. But basically, it should show up there like the up to date information about the planets and about being able to view the planets in the solar system real time. So if I click on to open up the application, as you guys will see, everything is labeled up. To do that, all we need to do is go to options, click on to show labels, and select which one I want to select. I would recommend to also go to show orbits, select them all. I would also, select all of these, and if you guys want, you guys can also select those grids as well, but I'm not going to do that. But I would recommend you guys to select all of this, so that we'll be able to see all of the objects that is in the, that we have basically developed, and also some objects like clouds and spacecraft as well, these space rockets that we have basically created, and you guys can go for stars as well as ring shadows and planets and so on, and you guys can get ambient light. If you click onto low, there should be it should be darker, but I would recommend to have it at medium so it is more brighter. So over here by default it will take you to planet Earth. You guys can zoom in and to see how well it looks, which side of it is dark at the moment and which side is in the daytime. North America is in the daytime, and the country, which country? Africa. The entire Africa is in nighttime. It looks like. Cool. I've never been to Africa. I will have to go there one day. There's also Moscow as well, which seems like it's in darkness. So yeah, these are the planets that are in the darkness right now, because you guys can just see a dark shadow. Over there it's more of a lighter color, because over there it's like the daytime. So yeah. And you guys can zoom out and you guys can zoom in by using the mouse quality bar. Over there is the moon. You guys can select which planet you want to go to. Press onto G and it will just take you there, alright? And now we can look at the moon. Are these like all of the countries or something? I actually didn't know that they have like labeled everything in it on the planet Moon. Why there's so much stuff labeled? I just thought it was called Moon. I didn't actually thought that would be anything instead of a moon. There's a place called Millie. There's also a place called Mary Smithy II. Are these the people that landed off the moon or something? Why did I thought these was like locations or something? I think these are the people that landed on the moon actually. So yeah, that's pretty cool. What you guys can also do is that you guys can just zoom all the way out and you guys can just basically explore really. So you guys can just leave that moon and you guys can just leave it. And you guys can use the arrow keys to kind of move around as well, like so you guys can just rotate and you guys can just use a scrolly bar and you guys can select something like I'm using the arrow keys by the way to do something like this. So I'm going to be selecting the planet, maybe this one. All you need to do basically is just to select it. I should be able to zoom in, right? Actually, what you guys can do is click onto the enter key and now you guys can start typing down any objects. This includes planets and spaceships and stuff like that. So for example, if I type down Kepler, if I now do Kepler, which one's a good one to do? 1B. Yes. If I press on the enter key, if I press onto G, it should take me all the way to Kepler B, as you guys can see, which is a lava-like planet, I do believe. So this is full of lava. So this is definitely not one of those Kepler planets that are Earth-like. I can go back to the enter key. I can type down something else. So for example, I can type down Mars, and that should take me to Mars. I know it took me a different planet entirely. Okay, if I press on the enter key now, if I do, let me do something else. Jupe, intar. Actually, what we can do is we guys can use the number keys as well. So if I press onto 1, it should take me elsewhere, right, or something. I did it last time. I don't know why. Oh wait. Okay. I will go back to the enter key. I'll go back to Earth again. That should take me back to Earth. I will go back to E1 and I'll be able to press onto the F key. I don't want to go to the G. Okay, so it takes me to that planet. AM1. I literally just want to zoom in just to see what this is. Okay, what is it? Global core radius, absolute magnitude, real time. Okay, that's M1. If I click onto objects, I kind of want to go back to the back to Earth again. So I'm just going to exit. I will go back to open again because I think I got a bit lost there. Okay, so I'm back now. Now let me go back to search. If I now search up for Earth, yes, it does show up. There's also another one called Earth I, which I don't know what that is. So if I press on the enter key, okay, if I now do F, actually I need to do G, not F, F is to follow it. Okay, here it is. So this is Earth, this is the moon actually. I don't know why it's actually called Earth I or something. I thought this was going to be like something else, but okay. So now if I go back to the enter key, if I now write down Jupiter, why did I not work last time, I wonder? So if I now put down Jupiter, if I press on the enter key, if I press onto G, it should now take me all the way to Jupiter. As you guys can see, this is Jupiter. Yeah, this is Jupiter. So that's pretty nice. This side is dark and this side is light. That means there's some form of sun being used around it. This might be for Jupiter's sun, isn't it? If I press onto G, yeah, that is the sun. I know that's an asteroid or something. It was actually so bright though. I mean, it is a sun. It's just so bright when it's so much further away from it. But there should be a sun to the to Jupiter if one side is dark and the other. Oh wait, it is so over there, isn't it? This is the sun. If I press onto G, oh, that's another planet. Okay, that's cool. I'm not a space expert, so I'm kind of just a noob at this, but I just want to show you guys this application that I basically found out and how cool this is. If I now go back to the enter key, if I now type down like Saturn, yes, take me to Saturn. If I now press onto the G key, it should now take me all the way to Saturn over here, and it also comes for rings. So this is Saturn, the evil planet. I'm joking. But over here is ring A, ring B, ring C. You also got ring C, ring B, and ring A. So the rings just keep spinning on it. It's one of those interesting planets that comes with the rings. And sometimes I do question what would happen if the Earth just starts like getting rings randomly. Like, I know this is not going to happen, but what happens if Earth actually does get rings? Would that actually be bad for the environment or something? That's something you actually need to find out. What would happen scientifically? That sounds quite interesting, actually. What would happen if Earth just gets rings? So, okay, that's pretty cool. I'll go back to the enter key. I will go back to Kepler. I will now type down Kepler. Actually, you guys should be able to search up more. I don't know if this is up to date because there should be like Kepler Saturn or something like that, which I'm pretty sure there is a planet called let me just Google searches. Kepler, actually Super Saturn. There is a Super Saturn, isn't there? I'm pretty sure there is. Yeah, there is. It's J1408. Yeah, that one is it. So basically, this is meant to be like a Super Saturn, where the rings are. There's actually more rings, but the actual planet on it is actually a lot bigger. But what makes it even smaller is the rings around it. But it's actually meant to be like quite a bigger planet actually. And that if we replace our current Saturn with the Super Saturn, we would be able to see it, but that is probably like scientifically impossible anyways. Replace with Saturn. I like seeing like a TikTok video of it or something, as you guys can see over there. I should be able to see it in this literal sky if we literally replace our current Saturn with a Super Saturn. But we won't be able to do that for many centuries because I don't think that's even possible. But if we did somehow replace it, it would look something like this in the sky. So it's quite huge. Let me go back to the program. Now, as you guys can see, can I go back to it? Hopefully I did copy it. Can I paste stuff down? I don't think I can. If I go back to the Google search, it will be a lot easier because it would there literally shows up the name for it. So if I do target name to be the J14 07B. Okay, it doesn't look like it's available in it. So that's sad. Actually, maybe it is. No. Okay, this looks like it's one of those smaller dwarf planets or a star. Sadly. So yes, I'm going to show you guys one more time how this works, so you guys can just press on to enter, you guys can click onto Earth, or you guys can just type down any planet you want, so you guys can just type down Earth, or you guys can type down like Kepler planets, like Kepler-2a, and that will take you, if you press onto G, that should take you to Kepler-2a, as you guys can see. Which it looks like a moon, basically. Cool. There's also some stuff we can do within this application. You guys can just file, you guys can copy URL, open URL. You guys can capture an image as well, which I think you just take a screenshot of it. You guys can go to navigation. So these are stuff that you guys can play around. This is just meant to be a very quick demo. You guys can change the time as well, so you can make it 2 times faster. And you guys can keep on doing that over and over again to make it go faster and faster. And you guys can make it go slower and slower. You guys can also freeze time. You guys can unfreeze time, and you guys click onto real time, so it goes back to the real time, current time, of what's happening with our solar system. You guys can click onto reverse time, so that way it just goes backwards in time. And you guys can also set time, so you can just customize the time. So for example, the hour, the minute, and the seconds, the time zone, and you guys can change the date and press onto OK, and that should just change all of that. There's also some options. You guys can just show objects, show grids, show labels, show orbits. I want to enable this one, actually. That's pretty cool. Oh, wait, there's another planet over there. Press on the enter key. Actually, no, it's G, sorry. I'm used to pressing onto G's to select stuff. I mean the enter key to select stuff. Okay, this is like a lava-like planet. But yeah, over there is just some options to be able to enable stuff. You guys can enable some text, which shows up over there. And over there is the time, and it's showing up in real time from over here. We can set local time as well. Star style. So if you guys change this, it will just show up different star styles. As you guys can see, the stars was updated. But I really like having the scaled discs. I think that looks pretty cool, and like spacey as well. You guys can also change the ambient light. You guys can have more stars visible if you wanted to, or you can have fewer stars visible. Over here's window. You guys can just change some of the Windows updates. For example, making it full screen, and to synchronize time, and yeah, basically you guys can just mess around with this if you really wanted to, but these are just some settings. Over there's some help, so you guys can click onto controls, and this will tell you all of the controls of the application, so that's pretty cool. Okay, if I do Control G for this planet, I should be able to go to the surface, I think. Oh yeah, I'm on the service right now. I am on Kepler 2b, the first man on Kepler 2b. Anyway guys, if you like this video, please put a like and please subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.